Today I'm going to talk to you about open and closed kinetic chains, and as well as show you some progression and regression for the different exercises. I'll be showing you upper body and lower body for both. First off, I'll just go over what open and closed kinetic chains are. So an open kinetic chain is basically an exercise where involving your arms or legs that they can move freely through space, so they're not fixed to anything. And a closed kinetic chain is basically the opposite, where your arms or legs are fixed to an object while you're doing an exercise. The open kinetic chain is more of like an isolation exercise, whereas closed kinetic chain will involve more muscles and it is more functional. So the first one I'm going to show you is an open kinetic chain workout. It's shoulder press, so it's for the upper body. So I'll grab some 35-pound weights. I'm going to bring them up and then press it over my head. And as my hands and my arms are not fixed to any solid objects and you can move freely through space, that is why it's an open kinetic chain workout. I'm going to add some more weight here because that was a little bit too easy. So I grabbed some 40-pound weights and just repeat, press over my head. Now, if I had an injury or wasn't as strong or wasn't as feeling good today, I could just grab some lighter weight. So I have some 10-pound weights here. Move it up, push over my head. This makes it a little bit easier. Less weight means less resistance to gravity, making it easier, whereas more weight is just going to be more resistance. You got to push through gravity. The second open kinetic chain workout I'm going to show you is for the lower body, and that'll be leg raises. So to start off, just do some standard leg raises where you're just pulling your legs up vertically. And if you need to make it more difficult, you can raise your hands, kind of come up off your shoulders, and this decreases your base of support as well as raises your center of gravity, making it harder, making you have to contract your abs more. You need to make it easier, you just plant your hands and then repeat with your legs, same motion, except for it's easier because you have now an increased base of support and a lower center of gravity. Now I'll be going over some closed kinetic chain workouts, and I'm going to start with an upper extremity workout, and it'll be push-ups. So I'll get to the push-up position here and just show you some push-ups. Now if that's a little bit too hard, you can drop to your knees, widen your base of support, bring your center of gravity a little bit closer to your arms, and usually you go down. It's much easier. There's less weight you have to push, and your center of gravity is closer to your arms doing the workout. If you found the regular push-up too easy, you can elevate your legs and then do push-ups. This brings more weight over your arms as you go down, as well as increasing the height of your center of gravity, just making it a bit more difficult. The last workout I'm going to show you is a closed kinetic chain workout for the lower extremity, and it's the deadlift. So you want to start out about feet shoulder width apart, come down, lift the weight straight up. It's a closed kinetic chain because my feet are immovable while I do this workout. They can't move freely through space. If it's a little bit hard, you can widen your base of support, do like a sumo deadlift. Unfortunately, I don't have the correct bar for this, so I can't show you 100% properly, but I'll just widen my base of support here. Come up. And I'm just much more stable while doing the deadlift. Now, if I found a regular deadlift a bit too easy, I can put my feet all the way together, give me a much narrower base of support, requiring me to contract my abs and my legs and stuff a little bit more to be more stable while I do this. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult because of the narrower base of support. Thank you for watching the video, and that's closed and open kinetic chain movements.